Hey everybody, welcome to Learning Stuff Tutorials. Today I'm going to show you some basic photo editing in Paint.net. Today we're going to learn two basic functions of Paint.net. One is called brightness and contrast, and the other one is called hue and saturation. Between these two functions you should be able to edit about 90% of your photos on a basic level. They can be used to either fix the exposure level of a photo or just to punch it up and just, make it pop a little more. Okay, so as you can see, I've already opened my picture to be edited. What I really want to do with it is punch it up and just make it pop a little more. So I'm going to do that with the brightness, contrast, and hue and saturation. So if you go to the Adjustments drop-down menu at the top and open it, you'll see that brightness, contrast is in the 3rd spot and hue and saturation is in the 5th spot. So I'm going to start with brightness and contrast. First, just move the sliders out of the way because this picture is going to change as you adjust them. And as you can see, both brightness and contrast at their center are at 0. If you push it down, you can make the image darker, and it goes down to a -100. And it goes into the positives to 100 on the other side to +100 to brighten it up. And you can always hit these back arrows just to reset it to the center. Same with contrast, it goes from -100 to 100. You can see the effect that has. So, for starters, I'm going to brighten this image up a bit and push it up there. That looks about right. And as you can see, the colors are now washed out looking. It needs contrast, and I'm going to give it that. As you can see, as I up the contrast, the image definitely looks a bit crisper or sharper. And the flowers to me are popping a bit more in the foreground. So I'm going to take that. Now I'm going to go to hue and saturation. Again, I'll move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. And actually I'm going to ignore hue and lightness and just adjust saturation, as that will either take away the colors down here in the negatives or make the colors more intense up here in the positives. So I'll show you how that works, and this starts at 100. So I can even, if you go all the way down here, it'll remove all the colors. But I want to actually add color to make the flowers pop a little more. So I'm going to go up to about here. There's no science to this. Just play with the sliders and just judge the way your picture looks on the screen to the way you want it. I'll hit OK. And that's all there really is to it. It'll vary from picture to picture, but those two general settings will allow you to really make your photos pop more. You may see other people's photos and you wonder how they look so colorful or so vibrant, and those are the general settings that will allow you to do that. Keep in mind, you don't need fancy photos from a fancy camera to use this. You can throw any photos in here, including ones from your cell phone camera. So just open your Paint.net, play around, and just keep an eye on what your photos look like, and you should have good results. Anyway, that's all I have for this topic. Check my channel out later for more tutorials, and we'll talk to you later.